Hey everybody, what is going on? It is Dunbar Snack Bar. It's time for some more NBA 2K17 and the series where I try to win the NBA championship as every single NBA team. So for this one, I will be playing as the Dallas Mavericks without Dirk. He's injured. So we'll see if we can end up winning this one without one of our best players. And I'll be going up against the Boston Celtics. Let's get this game going. End up losing the tip-off. That's all right. Boston ends up drawing first blood, though. Gets that first basket here. Nice pass. There we go with a sweet bucket of our own. Of course, things I'm going to be doing in this one is try and get some great shooting along the perimeter. That's probably going to be the key for me here. Try and see if I can keep an up-tempo type of offense. There's the first three-pointer of the game. Yeah, that up-tempo offense, I mean, the more that I end up doing it, the more it ends up working well in this game. So that's just going to become my thing, I guess. I mean, I don't know if you guys feel the same way, but like whenever you play a sports game, I mean, you can play as any team, but a lot of times you end up playing a similar... Oh, my gosh. Well, terrible defense right there. Didn't get back in the transition. But anyway, like I was saying, I mean, I feel like... And maybe this is just me. Doesn't matter what team I am. I'll start off playing the exact same way, and then I'll kind of change it up depending on the strengths of the team, and still trying to fit, though, within what I want to do. That's kind of why this up-tempo offense has really been my bread and butter. Nice! We get the free throw there. That was huge for us because Boston really had a good thing going, getting a number of baskets. It got a pretty decent lead, and so we were able to kind of turn that one around. Passing around the perimeter. Finally get it to Matthews, who gets that three-pointer in the corner to go ahead and give us the lead. That's going to force Boston to go ahead and call a timeout right there, too. So we've got it back. We're back in this one. I thought that was going to get out of hand here pretty early. There's Thomas wide open at the top of the key. He's going to go ahead and drain that one and tie the game up at 14. Let's see what we can do now here. How we'll be able to answer back. Nice dunk. Really exploiting their poor defense on transition right there, too. All right. Curry at the top of the key. We're going to pass it around. Try and get it inside. We'll kick it back. Nice. Sweet ball movement right there. Passing's another one of those things that I think is just absolutely critical. Ooh, he was open. I don't know why defense was so bad on that one. It's okay, I really shouldn't complain too much. I'll admit, I'm not the best defender. Curry with the three, though. That's going to go ahead and give us a one-point lead, so we'll be alternating back and forth probably who has the lead. Last shot of the first quarter goes in. Now Boston's up by 4. We're going to have to turn it around here in the second quarter. We got to play a little bit smarter on defense, though. That was our real problem. In quarter number 1. Offense was doing a pretty good job, but I think we were just letting way too many of those shots go in undefended. All right, Brown with it. Oh, nice! I get the steal. Matthews gets it up to Curry, and Curry's not going to be able to do anything. Great defense, so I'm just going to go ahead and hang out right here. Not playing me too close, so I'll take the shot, and that one goes in. Gives me the lead once again. All right, Boston ties it up here after getting a free throw here on a foul. Dish it back, and again, a three-pointer. That's been the bread and butter here for me in quarter number 2. It seems like I'm draining a good number of threes. We'll keep up this perimeter shooting as long as we can. Try and see if I can get a good pick and roll going. Oh, nope. Just have to go ahead and pass it up here and see what I can do inside. Split the defenders for the easy bucket. All right, here we go, getting it to Matthews. I'm not going to be stupid and try and force that. Hey, worked out too. All right, these three-pointers are really keeping me in this fight here. It's so nice to see that working, though, too. Man, I miss the days of doing my player where I had my guys' speed and agility set up all the way so I could have just tons of plays like that. Man, I miss it. That was a lot of fun doing the my player. Remember the days of Shao Kahn Mathlete I had, and then Sigmund Sunwafer, and then Jafar Snack Bar I did a little bit last year with. All right. Get the bucket on the foul, so I'll go to the line to see if I can make this 3 points in total. That'll go ahead and make it an 8-point game, which is the largest lead that we've seen this game. All right, Curry on defense. Oh, setting up the pick. Have to mix it up, and dang it, now we potentially have given up a 3-point play ourselves. That is not how you want to respond. All right, we'll see if he makes it. We'll go back to 5. Yep. All right. Gonna obviously miss that one, but here we go, heading into the locker rooms. Up by 5. So now here, as we kind of get into the third quarter, we get to talk a little bit about the history of the Dallas Mavericks. All right, so Dallas Mavericks, they've always been the Dallas Mavericks. Founded in 1980. They're owned by Mark Cuban. Mark Cuban's in the news quite a bit. Well, I guess, you got Shark Tank and all that stuff too, but one championship. 2011 was the year they ended up winning that one, but they've gotten to the finals twice, once in 2006 and, of course, in 2011. All right, they've got 2 retired numbers since 1980, and gosh, I remember watching Dallas very early on. Oh, yeah, that's right. Dennis Rodman played for them too. Brad Davis and Rolando Blackman are their retired numbers that they end up having. But one of the things that I think is really, really cool about them is their sellout streak they have going right now. It's the longest in professional sports, which, as of the time that I ended up doing this, and I know this is going to change in just a couple of days, but yeah, they're at 603 straight regular season home game sellouts. And that's definitely cool. I mean, it means you got a loyal fan base. I think one of the reasons why I also respect that, too, is because I live in Nebraska, and Nebraska has the longest college football consecutive sellout right now. Anyway, so it's consecutive games since December 15th, 2001. That is awesome to go this long. That's seriously almost 15 years of consecutively selling out your games. Anyway, we're about ready to finish the third quarter. All right. Now I'm back up by 3, but you can see this game remains close. This has been a bitter fight all 3 quarters so far. And I can imagine as we get into quarter 4, we're going to see the same thing. Ooh, nice shot. All right. We'll see if I can get something going. Ah! All right. It wasn't a foul on, shooting foul against or on Curry or anything. I wish he was the one who was ending up going to the line. Turn this into 4 points. What a great way to be able to go into quarter number 4 if I can go ahead and make this. Powell misses it. Dang it. Like I said, that would have been cool to go ahead and end it up like that. But the first highlight of the fourth quarter, the steal and the alley-oop. Oh, man. That was huge for me. Like, obviously, there's momentum in the game, but seriously, that was just a huge boost for me to be able to get that alley-oop right there. All right, I'm feeling like I can do this. I just got to play smart. I actually want to slow things down quite a bit, too, since I've got the lead. Nice. That's what? Third time, I think, we've gotten the bucket on the foul. Okay. This will put me up by 7. Didn't make the last one here, but I would have made it 4 instead of 3. Nice. Bogut getting the free throw there. 77-68 is the score. Wow. Well, that three-pointer really quieted the crowd. Still up by 6, though. Less than 3:30 to go. So you can see that energy is starting to become a factor for a lot of us. But it's all right. We're still going to get those baskets. Barnes with a huge one right there. We've got Curry in at point. So I should be able to shoot the ball if I need to. I'm just going to get out of there. Continue to let time go. Oh, 2 lucky bounces for me. The lead is now 9. 5 more three-pointers than the Celtics, really. I felt like it would be more. That's all right. Celtics still fighting through this, though. Though less than 40 seconds to go, being up by 5. Oh, nice move. I went immediately up to try and block that one. Okay, now it's 3 points. All right, gonna split the defenders. Wow, he made it. I really didn't expect him to make it with his energy being so low. But that'll be it here. I'm gonna win this one by 7. Really came through in the fourth quarter there, which seems to be a lot of what happens in these games that I end up playing. But the Dallas Mavericks end up winning the NBA championship here. So I'm going to go ahead and end it so those of you who are Mavericks fans can just enjoy the celebration. But thank you for watching. I sure do appreciate it. More of this to come later on, so make sure you guys subscribe if you have not already. You can follow me on Facebook, Twitter, all that great jazz. But you guys are phenomenal people. You really are. Thank you again for watching. As always, you guys, I hope you have a good one.